Kickstarter backers, it's Tam from Loki Battle Mats. This update is going to be a video update because excitingly we have had the samples arrive for our static cling decals. We have a lot to show you, so I'm going to rattle on and try and get through as much of this as possible. These samples that we have are in 3 packs for our decals: the Town Trimmings, Magic Effects and the War and Siege stickers, and these will have been available to you to add on to your pledges, and you had 1 pack included with every single pledge level. So let's crack on and have a look at what we've got. So the Town Trimmings, what we've had is a combination of roofs, furniture, doors. I've had some market stalls here to give the shops some character, and things like beds, barrels, tables, and the colours have come through quite nicely, and you can clearly see what everything is. A lot of detail on these. They're very high resolution, and we've also got quite a few roof sections, and I will tell you why. Obviously we have a lot of roofs and rooms in our books, but also you may remember that we put in 4 plain pages. I know at the time a few people were like, no, we want more designs, but this is why we did it, because when you have your roof sections, and I'm just going to do this quite quickly for you, and you have a nice plain spread like this, it means that you can create your very own town scene. And these are static clings. So I'll see if I can just show you a little bit closer. They are single print sided, they're flexible, they're not stickers, and they're not sticky, they cling. So they create a little vacuum and they hang on, which means they will work on any laminated map that you have lying around, not just our books, and they work really, really well. So as you can see, in a few moments you can set up your very own town to look however you want it to look for any encounter, any adventure. It's in front of you in a moment, and we thought that was pretty cool. So we really wanted to make sure that you had as many options as possible, because we know that when you're in the middle of a game and an encounter pops up, you just need something to hand where you can just get things to work and look nice in moments. And we think this is a really, really good solution for that. We've been having a little bit of fun with these already, making up some scenes. So, and the samples, I have to say, have come through really, really nicely. They're nice, they're bright, and they're very high definition as well. This is the top of a market stand, so you can make your own market. So what do we look for in our samples? Well, the first thing is that they stick. And these ones, as you can see, are clinging on very nicely. They do not come off. In order to pop them off, you just give them a little nudge, and they can move around as much as you like. So you can create a little alleyway. You can block it off at the end. However you want to do it, you have all the options there. And the other things we have in Town Trimmings, we have got bookcases, wine cellars, sofas, we've got dining tables, we've got a forge, armoury, food butchers. It looks a bit alchemy to me. And we've also got some, unsurprisingly, some pub tables, some bars. We've got a little rowing boat so you can get around the watery maps. We have some carts here, some barrels, lots of beds and carpets. So we're really, really happy with how these are looking at this point. Off your pop. And we think that this is going to be a really great way for you guys to customise your adventures, to work with the books and also the other maps you have at home, to really make a quick encounter area happen. Yeah, I have to say, we are pretty happy with these. The other ones that we had through, I'll do the colourful ones first. Magic Effects. These have come out really nicely. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So as you can see, we have got some pretty devious looking tentacles. And as well as that, we've got lots of spell effects, lots of electricity. I've got to show you this one. You can't not get the big boy out. So in moments you have yeah, it's a fireball, isn't it? Let's face it. But we've got some more fire ones, some more ice. We've got some arcane goodness going on. All these have names, but it's up to you guys what spell you associate with them, what the effects are like. We've gone quite colourful. That's a web, and they've all come out really nicely. So what we will be doing after we've had our first play around with these, which is happening at the moment, is we will be looking at all of these on a black background, just to check that none of the white is coming out, because what we have done on all of these, as you'll be able to see, is we put a white background on the back. And the reason we do that is because if we make them fully see-through and opaque, the colours do not pop as vibrantly, they fade a little bit into the background. And obviously there's some where we've done that, where we want it to fade nicely and be quite subtle, but we want for some of them to have the really big impactful colours, and to do that we put a white background on so it pops through. So we need to make sure that we've got everything lined up and you don't see any of that white coming through. As you can see on these ones, it's all looking good so far. And finally, I'll see if I can choose a cleaner page for these ones. We have the War and Siege stickers. So on these ones, we've got some catapults, we've got some battering rams, we've got cannons, cannons, we've got some ladders, we've got the encampment set out there, some battlements, some more battlements, we have a few casualties, catapult on fires, and just all the things you would find around a battleground and in a siege situation. And these are some ramparts, so you can even build your own ramparts. Again, you can use our plain pages for that, or you can add on to the ramparts pages in this book, or indeed any other map. And again, these just stick straight down, so in moments you can customize any map. So no more drawing hastily at speed. You now have accessories at your fingertips, which mean that you'll be able to customize your map, put a really, really highly detailed, highly colored, characterful twist on any adventure, and you can do that really quickly. And we hope that you love these as much as we love them, because they're looking really, really good. We're really happy with them, and then we just need to go through, double check everything, and then they'll be green lighted and going as soon as possible. At the moment, we're working with our factory on the books, and we're looking at clearing the books and also the decals as well at the end of August is when they'll be on the water. So we'll keep you guys updated with that schedule, but that's the next big step for us, is get these greenlit, get the production run for these started, and indeed finish as quickly as possible, get everything on the water, heading off to our hubs, and then we can start fulfilling. And we are really excited for you guys to see these things. Any questions, shout out in the comments. We'll be here as always, and yeah, we hope you love these as much as we do. We're really happy with how it's come out. Thank you again.